everyone, it's time for another VJ Reacts. This is VJ32. I know it's not Thursday yet, but the hell with it. I got time, and I got things to talk about, so might as well. Regal Playing Cards is coming to an end soon, so definitely check that one out if you haven't done so already. And the Innovation series by Jody Eklund that ended today did pretty good. 4 Seasons Playing Cards from Ace Collectible Cards. Justin Hussein is the creator. Is back. It's been relaunched. It's 59% funded right now, 29 days to go. It should make it at this rate. Only a 4,500 pound goal, and it's at almost 2,700 pounds right now. The only main difference is that it's no longer bicycle branded and USB-C printed. It's going to be made by Expert Playing Cards, and on top of that, it's being fulfilled by Gambler's Warehouse. Nice artwork. Creator seems like a nice guy. The only problem was he didn't do his research before he launched the previous project, but he has done that now. So kudos to him for that. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, here's the back design. I encouraged him to modify the middle here. He had a tree, and it was a one-way design, and I said, you know what, make it mirror image and it'll be better. And he has done that, and he has given me credit at the bottom of the page. Very beautiful cards, as you can see, very nice. And here it is, VJ32, and along with other people. So that's pretty cool. Moving along. I told you about the bicycle fireworks. You should check that one out. I've told you about a bunch of these already. This one, which is a scam project, it's a fraud. Alchemy Playing Cards by somebody going by the name of Legends Playing Cards. It's very well funded. I have to think that a good amount of that funding was done by the creator himself under pseudo accounts, fake accounts, created to create a false sense of support for the project and misrepresentation of support. It's only a matter of time before that one is dead, in my opinion. Everyone's been reporting it and reporting it and reporting it. Some have even reported it to the feds. Some have reported it or sent messages to USB-C or to Legends. And it's pretty much dead. It's just a matter of time. The problem being that this is a deck of cards that cannot be produced for Kickstarter because it already exists, and the creator has no association with USB-C or the creator of this deck of cards, so he cannot sell it via Kickstarter. The problem is Kickstarter apparently just allows people to automatically approve projects without bothering to look into them, which is a horrible decision in my opinion. As a result, there was several people who pledged their projects in playing cards who were thinking of boycotting Kickstarter or trying to find other means to fund projects, and that's just terrible. The other thing you have to look at is that Legends Playing Cards. First of all, there's no association with the real Legends Playing Cards, but if there was, they would not produce a bicycle branded deck for the USB-C. They would produce it themselves. Thirdly, let's look at this image right here on the guy's profile. By the way, take a look at the name, John Warnick. That's the name of the creator, apparently. Not a very smart guy. The picture here you see of playing cards is actually from AcePlayingCards.com, or Ace Playing Card Company, which I'm not too familiar with. They actually say that they're from Legends, based in Asia, blah blah blah, but that's just BS. Previously, you had a picture of some other guy who was not associated with anything playing card related, and originally he had the picture of an author, John Major. I mean, the guy's using bogus pictures of people for this profile page, probably using a fake name. He's using a fake name of Legends playing cards. All sorts of BS. He's using images he found on Google, just like the pictures of the profile page. And remember the name John Warnock? Well, if you look at the comments, right here, John Warnock. He's actually created another account using his name, which is in this account, to post comments that are just BS. And there's probably others as well. Ted Certain is another one that's either an idiot. No offense, if it's not the creator, he's not very bright. But I'm pretty sure it is the creator because he sounds like the creator from what he's saying. So at least 2 accounts that the creator is using to create bogus pledges and bogus support. Goodbye. Good riddance. I hope it dies soon. Then there's this Playing Cards Wizard by Illusia Animation Studio in Australia. Currently 17% funded, 38 days to go. It's not playing cards, but it does only have a $1,000 goal. What it is apparently tools, software that lets you create your own deck of cards. Personalize, prepare, and print an entire deck of playing cards. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty good idea. Originally it was only $5, and you get both bridge and poker sized playing card templates. Now, the $7 for poker or bridge, $13 for both, and it's not bad. I mean, if you want to create or try to create your own deck of cards, why not? A few bucks, it's not that bad. So moving along. Angelarium, 46 hours left in that one from Albino Dragon. I want to mention, it was noted in an update that the Steampunk Beginnings playing cards from Nathaniel Mortensen is being taken over by Albino Dragon. I guess he's given up. And as is whatever is left of Kingdoms of a New World. Apparently he's still shipping to international customers several months after I actually got them, and so did American backwards. So I don't know why it's still not there yet, why it's somewhat of a delay. Icer Gold, 13 hours left in that one. Lumberjack second edition, doesn't look like it's going to happen. 68 hours left, only 55% funded. This one makes I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did. Then there's this new deck that I just came across. Feudal Japan playing cards by Dice of March. 0% funded. So far, it just launched, 29 days to go. $500 goal. Yeah, okay, it's probably going to fund, which is disappointing. Here's your cards. I don't like the court cards because even though there's a pip, it's buried behind the figure, and it makes it hard to identify what it is. Look at this index. There's nothing in the freaking index. How are you supposed to know if that's a spade or a club? I mean, it's hard to tell with the pip buried behind the figure. Same with the hearts and diamonds. Some are better than others, but I just don't like that. Even with that there, I would prefer to have a standard index. That just turns me off as it is. And then the number cards, same thing. There's no pip in the index, so you can't really use it for poker peaks or anything like that. It's useless. Why does that 7 have 9 pips on it? Oh, yeah. Good grief. This guy needs some help, majorly. Apparently he's done games, but never a deck of cards. Apparently because he's not doing so good so far. Will it fund though? It's only a $500 goal, so who knows? Rage Face, 51 hours left. It is dead. It was dead when it launched. I told you about 60 days ago it wasn't going to happen, and well, it's not going to happen. This Card Shop one, I don't know why it's still here. 0% funded. Nobody's pledged a dime, and they're looking for $120,000. It's not going to happen, even though it's already had 30 days. Then there is Fey Elements. Bicycle Fey Elements playing cards by Ralph O'Rourke. Sorry, I hope to me to pronounce that name. Currently 11% funded, 29 days to go. Don't know if it's going to happen. Not bad looking though. He does have a high goal of $20,000. It is high for one deck of cards. There is 2 different tuck cases. I don't know if that means he's producing 2,500 of each with a goal that he has, or if he's only producing 2,500 and half. Nonetheless, one is the Sealy and one is unsealy. But nonetheless, it is just the same back design as you can see. It'd actually be nice if you did 2 different back designs. The colors are nice. Court cards, pretty cool, nice artwork. Reminds me a little bit of some other decks. It also reminds me that I'm waiting for another deck that's called the Sealy playing cards that we're never going to see, unfortunately. I guess there's potential for a stretch goal for a second back design. I don't know. Look at these pips. Very beautiful. I mean, the pips are nice, but the font, the writing that he did for the lettering, very beautiful. I like that. Very ornate, different. I've never seen lettering and numbers that are that ornate on a deck of cards. That's pretty cool. At least that I can recall. Here's your number cards. Very nice. They don't have the same ornate font, but still nice nonetheless. Oops. So moving along. This one, Mary Jane, obviously not going to happen. Nobody's interested in playing poker with cards that have marijuana weights and grains on them. It's a stupid idea. Horribly thought out. Quite a few decks that aren't doing too good. And some that are struggling, like the Bicycle Lumberjacks, unfortunately. As I mentioned, this one, the Splash deck by Randeep Singh, has relaunched. 22% funded. 38 days to go. $3,500 goal. I think that's actually changed because I thought it was like 3508 or something weird. This is actually the creator of the Simple Series deck is now doing this deck. Isn't that bizarre? Because this deck was originally launched under a different account from a different creator who happens to have been Randeep's brother and who happened to have been creating false support for each other's projects, in my opinion. And a revolutionary design. Wow, I've never seen anything like that before. It's just different colors on the faces. Looks like they improved the spade pip, but no longer looks like an upside down heart. So that's good. The back design, they don't know yet. It'll probably be like the last deck, which is blank. Which is ridiculous and lazy. But that's what it was at the last deck. I can't recommend it. This one or the last one, the Simple Series. Then there is Classic Console video game playing cards. It's been relaunched by Undefined Knowledge. They gave up on the last one like a week into the project and have relaunched it. This time it's only a $1,500 goal. It's funded already. 8 days remain. It's a small project, short project, 8 days. And it's only been printed by Make Playing Cards now. It is what it is. I didn't have much interest in it, and even less now. Their other project, which is the NYC deck, you see there in that image, that failed a few months ago, is apparently being relaunched as well, being printed by Make Playing Cards later on this month. It is what it is. They said they're going to deliver one deck sometime in May, and then the next one sometime in June. Why not just wait a few more weeks to launch this one after the other one? I don't know. But in my opinion, this is what I feel about this. You got two decks here. The New York City one was not very good at all, in my opinion, and the console one here is okay. I'm not a fan of the back design, but neither deck funded or did well. So instead of doing the what you would think they would do and fix the artwork, fix the decks so that people will actually buy it, they're just going with lower golds and MPC printing just to get funded. So I don't like that mentality. You got something that's broken, that's not working, that's not selling, fix it, improve it, make it better. Don't just find a cheaper way to do it just to say it got produced. I can't recommend this type of tactics. Delicious deck from Emmanuel Jose, finally funded. It just funded, 28 hours left. Go check it out if you haven't done so already. And I think that's it for decks on Kickstarter to tell you about. So there's been some activity over the last couple of days. A couple of things to tell you about as well elsewhere. Here's the upcoming deck from Fury 11, the Nomad. Looks very nice, as usual with Fury 11. And there's some more images. Here's the Ace of Spades. Very nice. And some more of the box. All I'm going to say to Fury 11 is, I'll give them a hand. They've seen what's going on Kickstarter, and they stepped it up with the last few decks. Illusionist, on the other hand, is doing crap deck after crap deck after crap deck. Madison this, Madison that, Madison presents. Boring. And it's always the same boring Madison faces and court cards. Lack of imagination, lack of creativity. It's getting ridiculous and it's getting redundant. I know the Prohibition decks were very nice. They were nicely done. They were different. They were completely custom. I think personally, Illusionists should focus more on decks like that and less on Madison everything. It's overkill. Moving along, there's this Midnight Calaveras from Dead on Paper, Chris Avdienko, coming apparently in August or September, and it says it will be available. It's a Midnight Calaveras. It's a dark version. Will be available at a discount to backers of the Arcana Project through BackerKit in the near future, whenever they do that. It's the same art as you can see before, new box, but it's black cards with silver and gold ink, and like I said, a new tuck design. And here's the back again, just the same as the last one, but I like it, it's nice. A little bit disappointed, it's just a color change, but whatever. And then there's this new deck just launched about half an hour ago, at the time I'm recording this video, at rehandcrafted.com, or rehandcrafted, whatever you prefer. It is the Victoria playing cards. As you can see, pretty interesting artwork, yet, fairly simple, standard types things. Oops. I like it. It's pretty good. You can check it out right now on the website while supplies remain. It's 100% custom. It doesn't say who printed it. However, I can't tell from the bottom of the box. Whatever. It could be Legends, it could be Expert playing cards, I really don't know. But it does say that the deck will be made stacked so that all you have to do is Feral Shuffle and you'll be in the Mnemonica stack, although he's misspelled Mnemonica. It's MN, not NM. There's a couple different secret reveals, a subtle one-way back design, Once you know it, you'll see it all the time, but the spectators have no idea what's being done, so that's good. That's that. I don't know who's being produced, but apparently very limited stock. I do have away. Thank you very much to my Facebook friend for getting it for me. Trying to think of what else is coming up. Well, whatever. Excusez-moi. I apologize. But that is that. There is... Well, Hell's Gate is coming soon from Sisu, I think around the 15th or 18th. And there might be others coming as well. There's a new decks coming from the Edgy Brothers. I mentioned it before, I think, which is new versions of the Dia de los Muertos. There's one, and there's a second color. Similar yet different than the previous ones. Apparently it's going to be 3 colors altogether, or 3 decks altogether. And you might want to see this, the Gettysburg playing cards from Tomlinson playing cards, which are coming very, very soon. As you can see, they've had some produced or in production, gold and silver foils. Very nice, as you can see. And the cards, very nicely done as well in the faces. So I'm looking forward to that. I just got some sweet decks in the mail today. The new Virtuoso, Seasons, a couple others, reviews coming soon. So stay tuned. That's what I got for today. Might have more Thursday, depending if anything new comes out to tell you about. I'll see you next time.